In a few days, the Truce village of Panmunjom on the demilitarized zone that separates North and South Korea will be a hive of activity. Representatives from the two countries will hold high-level talks here for the first time in more than 2 years. Earlier this week, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un initiated dialogue in his New Year's Day address. 4 days later, his government agreed to hold talks. The announcement came just hours after the US and South Korea agreed to postpone annual military drills scheduled for the end of February. These have long been regarded as provocative by Pyongyang.
The two leaders agreed not to conduct South Korea-US joint military drills during the Pyeongchang Olympics and to do their best to ensure the security of the Olympics.
Next week's discussions will center on North Korea's participation in the upcoming Winter Olympics, as well as generally improving inter-Korea relations. But officials here in South Korea are also hoping the negotiations will eventually lead to North Korea returning to international talks on its nuclear program. Even so, President Moon Jae-in is cautiously optimistic, saying we should refrain from making premature judgment or expectation. The Japanese defense minister also sounded a note of caution.
North Korea goes through phases of apparent dialogue and provocation, but either way, North Korea is continuing its nuclear and missile development. We have no intention of weakening our warning and surveillance.
Kim, in his New Year's Day speech, said North Korea would maintain its nuclear weapons program and even called for the mass production and deployment of nuclear warheads and missiles.
From the conservative perspective, North Korea is trying to buy time. The majority seems to believe that North Korea is trying to finalize its technical development to achieve operational ICBM. So, as US CIA has announced before, they are talking about 2-3 month time in terms of finalizing the ICBM system. And it looks like this is a perfect action on their side, to buy time.
Last year, North Korea test-fired 3 intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, including one that it says is capable of reaching the US mainland. Many hope the upcoming talks remain the best option for now of de-escalating the crisis on the Korean peninsula. Florence Lui, Al Jazeera, Seoul.